Hello guys, and in this video I'll be talking about a little bit about how I make very easy green or green skins. Well, I start with yellow actually. Yellow. Let me just pause the video. I start with a yellow base coat. This right here is actually Flash Gets Yellow, while on these two, because I'm painting Starbucks Gets, they have the old golden yellow. But I do not mind my green skins having different nuances, different shades. Oh yeah, sorry. It's a base coat of golden yellow with a built-in green over it. And I decided to show on this guy particularly, this is how built-in works over white, and this is how it becomes. It looks, oh wait, sorry. You can see it a bit better on this guy. And this is how it is over yellow. The yellow really does give it a bit more life. Then, well, obviously, if it's just over white, then that is how it ends up looking like. While right here, it is over white, but it's two coats of built-in green. And then I did some highlighting with Flash Gets Yellow, but I diluted the Flash Gets Yellow with built-in green. So basically, you water it out with built-in green. And yeah, this is how it ended up looking. I probably would use the built-in green when painting my ghosts that I have for Warhammer Underworld, so that's probably what I'll do. And that would probably be very easy. And then on these green skins, ignore the fact that I thought that was skin right there when it was, just this thing. But who cares? So what you can do after you've done, yellow, the built-in green, is that you could add a little bit of a very, very diluted red, like I did on this face. I also did on, God, I don't remember this guy's name. Iron Skull, I think is what his name is. And this guy, I feel like I added a bit too much red, particularly right there. But other than that, yeah, and the cape. I don't tend to like painting cape or leather or stuff like that, but yeah. I mean, it's a very, very, very easy way because it's just a base coat of a yellow and then a shade. So what I will be doing now, and I should have had that paint up, I'm actually gonna try out another type of green. Now, the things that I've chosen have all just been built-in green, but this time that we'll be doing on this goblin right here will be with Athonian Camo Shade and with Flash Gets Yellow as a base. I mean, these ones had golden yellow as a base. These guys had Flash Gets Yellow as a base. So just shake it up. Now the problem I have is that normally right here where the camera is where I have my hands when I paint and my palette and everything. Because I do not have a good setup to film me painting, which is why I never do it. Because it actually makes it super hard to paint because... Oh shit, you see? So yeah. because it's also very far down. I don't tend to paint this far down. I tend to paint way up. Alright, you know what? Let's just do it a little bit on camera. And then, so this is how the camo, okay. I can already tell by this first that I probably will not like this. The camo shade. It's not as green as I would have liked it to be, the Athonian camo shade, but I will start off with it. And what I might do after this dries, I might actually put either a green glaze over it or some Bill-Tan green. Oh god, I have to pause. I can't paint like this. Okay, and as you can tell by the Bill-Tan, not Bill-Tan, the Athonian camo shade is that it's not very green. Especially compared to the Bill-Tan green, of course. Oh god. I do have another green tone from War Paints. So let's try that one. Because so far I feel like, you know what? I think Bill-Tan. Wait, can I do it on this? Oh god, I don't think this guy has any. Alright, maybe he has a little bit of skin there and there, but that's the only skin he has, so he's not an option. Ah, fuck it, I'll do it on the Athonian camo shade guy. Oh yeah, that guy is from the Sarbax Gets kit, but I've just modified him a bit, removed the flame right here, which is right here. He has a flame somewhere up here. Remove that, and this flame can actually be used as a tongue. Obviously not for this guy, but for some model in the future. And I might as well show off where is Sarbag. Here he is. I've removed the mushrooms right here in the front that connected to the lantern. Because the lantern sits sturdy on his hand. I mean, I drilled into the hand a little bit. And I mean, it sits very good with plastic glue. And makes it that you can see Sarbak more, instead of having a bunch of mushrooms obscuring him. I mean, I could use those mushrooms on someone else's base. That is always an... Oh, fuck. There's always an option. Put on some wash. Right there. And I'm gonna have to stop recording as well, because painting like this is impossible for me. I'm just gonna start off with showing a little bit on how it will look like. One thing I've noticed with the when I painted war paints, at least their shades that I've been using, they're not as strong as the Games Workshop ones. Which could be good or bad, depending on... I mean, so far I felt like it's a negative for me so far. But yeah, it makes it more green. So probably what I'll be doing with this guy is that I'm gonna give him probably several coats of this green tone, instead of just going over it right now with build 10. I think the other ones I'll stick with yellow and then build 10. So yeah, that was just, I want to show quick on how I paint greenskin, or at least a bright, I should clarify that, a bright greenskin flesh. Because obviously this guy has 4 orc models in it, and 2 of them are bright and the other 2 are dark. So yeah, fuck.